But if you make it taste good, you know, like...
Peace be with you in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ. Today we are continuing our lecture on Hermes Trismegistus, and today I want to get into a little more of the division of the world, which we kind of touched upon last time. But first, we have to understand the meaning of the word occult. And the word has changed over time. When we think of the occult today, we think of magic and witchcraft and demonic spiritual stuff. That's what it has become known as today. But that's not actually the meaning of the word occult. The word occult originally meant hidden wisdom, and in fact, all science throughout history has been termed occult. So when you are studying scientific knowledge, you are practicing the occult. And the reason we want to understand that term is because we want to distinguish the term occult, because the study of Hermes Trismegistus is about the occult. And we're not talking about witchcraft, and we're not talking about all that demonic stuff that's evil, that God forbids. When we talk about the occult from the perspective of a Hermeticist, a person who believes in the system of Hermes Trismegistus, to a Hermeticist, the occult is referring to hidden wisdom that needs to be uncovered. And all scientific research falls under that category. And under the system of the Hermeticists, all research is divided into 3 categories, symbolized by a triangle. The first is alchemy. Now, alchemy is one of the most passed around words I've ever seen, and it has changed itself. It has been adapted throughout many languages. Currently, the word alchemy that we have today is derived from the Old French. The Old French took it from the Latin, and the Latin took it from the Arabic, and the Arabic took it from the Greeks, and the Greeks took it from the Egyptians. And it wouldn't surprise me if somewhere along the line it had some Hebraic influences as well. The meaning of alchemy has changed over time. Again, when we think of alchemy, we think of people doing magical stuff, trying to, particularly to transmute other materials into gold and stuff like that. Now, it is certainly true that over the practice of alchemy, there are people who have attempted to turn other materials into gold. but as primary alchemists would say, that is a fool's errand. Originally, alchemy was not for that purpose. The Greek word, as we have it, chemia, means mixture. And when it passed through the Arab influence, the phrase, the word al was connected to it. That's something they do in Arabic. It points to direct object or something like that. I don't know Arabic, so I can't think of the correct word. But al-kamea means the mixture. In Egypt, where it's derived from, the phrase the kema refers to gods, actually, and kamea in the Greek may have referred to divine mixture, which is actually where we point to some Hebraic influence in there, because the phrase el kamea in Hebrew, el referring to God, could be seen as divine mixture as well. The true purpose of alchemy is about mastering the physical world and bringing yourself to perfection. The original alchemists would study processes in order to understand those processes. And one of the first studies of alchemy was actually how your body processes food and the energy. Alchemy has a type of understanding of where it's about transmuting something from into something else. And the way we eat food is a perfect example of this transmutation, because our body, we eat food and it gets transmutated into our body to give us the energy that we need. Of course, the alchemy, of course, has been corrupted by Greek influences of pagan and idolatry stuff, and there's also concepts of using the geometric patterns to direct transmuting energy. Again, I think that's all a later bogus addition. But originally, alchemy is about understanding the physical world and perfecting our own physical self. The second science of the Hermeticism is what we call astrology. But when we use the term astrology nowadays, it is referring to like kind of prophetic seeing of the stars. That's not the original understanding of astrology. Modern day original astrology what we now call astronomy. They changed the term, but astrology comes from the Greek astrologia, which means study of the stars. And under the Hermeticist understanding, astrology is studying the heavenly world. Alchemy is the study of the physical world. Astrology or astronomy is the understanding of the heavenly world. And the reason it is important for a Hermeticist to understand the heavenly world is based off of a paraphrase of another quotation. The short version is, "As below, so above; as above, so below." And this concept is that the physical world that we see around us is an imitation of the heavenly world above us, and that the things on earth have to align with the things in heaven. And I think that is actually something that is really true in the concepts of when we learn in the scriptures that the same society that exists on earth is also in heaven, same type of society, except that it's coupled with eternal glory. And so it is important to understand the stars and how things work in the heavens to help us to better understand what we should be doing here on earth. The third and final science of Hermeticism is what we call theurgy. And the purpose of theurgy is bringing man back into the divine. Now, the Hermeticist divides theurgy into two sections. There is and they call it magic. I don't like using that term. That's the term that they use. And that there is a white magic and a black magic. Now, if you remember, I said this is where the Greek corruption comes in from the earlier days. But a lot of this stuff has roots in their traditions dating back to Enoch. And in my opinion, when they use the term magic, they're actually referring to priesthood. And in that sense, we can better understand it, because there is a true priesthood, which they would call white magic, and there is a false priesthood, which they would call black magic. And the purpose of the true priesthood, or what they would call white magic, is to bring us back into the presence of the divine. Because we're separated from the divine. The purpose of theurgy is to bring us back to the presence of the divine. Black magic is not about bringing us into the presence of the divine. It is about bringing us into captivity, or bringing others into captivity. Yeah, so that's. But like I said, we don't want to use the term white and black magic. We want to use the term true priesthood and false priesthood. And all the purposes of the ordinances of the church is in itself a study of theurgy, helping us to get back into the presence of the divine. And that's all the time we have for today. I'll leave that with you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Burger King. Get your burger's worth.